I've been called to a crime scene. There's something serious been going on. There's been some sort of crime. There's blood everywhere. There's blades. This is only something that we can do. We're going to have a look, get the photographers in. Maybe we can find out what's really happened here. Any ideas? Hello and welcome to Mr. Shaves. Yes, today we're going to be shaving stuff from the face. We're going to be shaving with some blades. We're going to be shaving with some soaps, creams, everything you can imagine. It's going to be on the face. So today I'm going to be starting off with something I found a while ago which I thought was good. The Gillette beard oil softening with argan oil. Next, this is something that I've really liked. It's got a really stunning smell and it's from good old Taylor's of Old Bond Street, and it is lavender shaving oil cream stuff. Have a niff of that. Look at that. Have a niff. It looks just like it smells just like it looks. Very nice indeed. We're going to be shaving with a shavette from CCT. This is one where you put the blade in, half a blade that goes in there for a nice smooth shave, because I need to tighten up my beard. I'm going to be using my good old trusty £1 brush that my wife found from some bizarre West Germany golf thing. This is ball brush. After the shave, I have a couple of things. I have soft beard balm, just to kind of tame that beard post shave. And then contrastingly, I have Osage Rub, which will wake you up on a morning. And then to finally finish off, good old Yardley's Gentleman. This is a smell I bought because it had a bit of lavender in, and I thought it went with the lavender soap cream. So there you go. That's the menu for your meal. So let's get started. So first of all, I'm going to be using my Sainsbury's bowl. I'm going to get some lather. I'm going to do the other stuff before. So I've soaked my ball brush. I've been looking up brushes with my wife, who shares a reasonable interest in it. I think she's got no choice, but there you are. And she found some, like, the silver tip badger brush is generally what to be seen as the best you can bet. Look at that. I'm going to pick up a load, dump it in the bowl. Silver tip, and I looked for some, and there's some from Truefit Hill, 120 pounds. Seems a bit pricey, so I'm going to keep looking. And there we go, Taylor of Bond Street stuff, lathering up there. Doesn't take much work at all, and it's like a proper. It's not like a loose, bubbly kind of cream. It really is thick. When I go around, I kind of push down as well, so it pushes the brush in to get that air. Look at that. There we go. So there you go. That's that. So let's start with the Gillette shaving oil, which I like. It's got the kind of consistency of the good ones. So you want something thick, but also it's very tame on the smell. And I think you need that. If you're going to have a shave, you need a tame smelling one, because it just takes over from that last shave. That stuff, whatever it's called, just took over from the smell of the soap. So there you go. Right, here we go. Now we're going to put the soap onto the face. Here we go. It's kind of got like, it's white, but it's got like a purple background colour. Faint purple. Do you know, every week something interesting's happened in the news. It's not always the case. Sometimes they drag up old stuff, like, you know, just boring stuff like Sonny the squirrel is water skiing. But this week's been full of stuff like the files being found in people's houses. If you're like a president or vice president or some sort of, files are being found all over the place. I mean, if all these files are all over the place, what's in the filing cabinets in the Pentagon? Just egg sandwiches? So, there we go, that's that. Right, just going to do a couple of passes today, I think, because I think we've got the old blade. I've had a shower and I've done my hair. Washed my hair, that is. That's why it looks a bit chaotic. So here we go, blade. Blade is feather blade broken in half. And it's just one of those ones. Okay, I've got a one where you hone it yourself. But to be honest, I do like it, but it's a lot of effort to kind of maintain kind of a good sharp blade. And you've got to hone it, you've got to strop it. And it just takes a lot of palaver, which I like, but you know, if it's your job, yeah, bring it on. But so here we go. I always go up because the angle is, I don't know how you go across because you've got that kind of net anyway. That feels nice. Oh, having a shower beforehand really helps prepare the hair for a good old shave. Kind of glides across. With these, it's having that angle. If you have it too steep, then you just slice the skin, which you don't want, which I have done. I think it's a skill that it's worth learning. God, that's good. Takes a lot of, you have to concentrate about it. There's safety razors. There are safety razors and you don't really need to think about it, it just does it. These, you're kind of in imminent danger. So that's just my humble opinion. There you are. So right, so we're going to do these corner bits. This is what it's all about, kind of getting that kind of line. I've got another shavette which just takes these kind of really long blades, but the design of the blade is I can't find anywhere, and I think they've done it so you have to buy it from the same company. And being a person who doesn't like that sort of thing, I won't buy them because that's controlling and really irritating. Oops. There we go. Started well. Started well. So it's good to kind of start your first pass with a good line. I'm measuring them up. Okay, side 2. Oh. I was watching, when I'm not doing these, I tend to watch other people doing these. My life is these videos, and I like to watch Snatch Learn and loads of interesting people who've got interesting ways to shave and butcher, with a free joke at the beginning, which I always enjoy. And there's one guy called Glenn Selly who I like, who always has like the best brushes and the best soap. and he introduces it in a very bizarre way, which I won't do an impersonation of, although I do when I watch it with my wife because I find it amusing. Who tends to do... Actually, well, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this. Here you go. He goes... Time for another video and shave. Something like that. So there you go. I've done it. Sorry, Glenn. So the top of this... Glenn, you wouldn't do this. You wouldn't cut his neck up. Right. I've done it. I'm sorry. And Geo Fat Boy, who I find amusing. Geo Fat Boy is very, in my opinion, is very focused. Bit for the nose, I tend to do a kind of nostril balancing act. Which I think it helps. Because you use it as a kind of fulcrum. Do you use your nostrils as a fulcrum? I think you should. Fulcrum away. In the UK, one of our Chancellor Exchequer, who's the person in charge of the money, was fined for not paying his money. So that doesn't give you an awful lot of confidence, does it? So he's been fired, which is a shame. But sometimes I think governments who've been in too long kind of take it for granted, and they don't really think about the people, in my humble opinion, as a shaver online. Oh. Well, let's just cut my face up. Well, thank goodness I've got beard balm. That's all I can say. Yeah. Okay. Ah. Feather blades are quite... I would say that they're very sharp, a lot sharper than other blades that I've found. And as you can see, but you want to get like there's a combination. I've got loads of blades that I need to try. There's all sorts. 7 o'clock Gillette, blue blade, something or other, dolphin. And they all have their strengths and weaknesses, really. So let's just rinse off. Okay, here we go. Not too bad. Let's do one more pass and then put on the other stuff. A lovely violet kind of glow from Teddy's up on the street. Lavender. It's such a bright smell, really fresh. And no, it's not like the barbershop kind of smell, but I think as young men, when we start shaving, we get given like the Gillette or some sort of cheap cartridge razor, with the interlinked kind of cheap, shaving foam, and they always have the generic smell. It's like kind of just, I don't know how to describe it. It just smells like sports deodorant. Goodness. So I don't. And after a while, when you get bored of it, it just becomes a function as opposed to. You don't want to. You don't think about it. So that's why with this sort of shaving, it encourages you to explore the whole world of interesting smells. Like, not going to stop. Stop. Okay, other side. It's only a little cut, but it's doing this. Oh. If I die, do you think I'll die? I don't think I will. It's just a little cut. Alright, here we go. Just doing the lines again. Tracing out where you want it to go. Sorry about the blood. Just getting that line. It's really nice when you've got a good line. It really just gives you confidence. Goodness. It's all over the place. These blooming feather blades. I have done this before, you know. It's not just the first time. This is like my other go-to blade. So, I think it's just one of those days. There you go. Dab and shave. Yeah. I particularly dislike hairs that come out here because during the day you can feel it. That really is annoying. Yeah, I think that'll have to do. Otherwise, I'm going to just distress people. Just check. These blades are very, very sharp. As you know, and it's important to remember that, because you can just trim up the edges so you can see them, even with a bit of water. Look at that. Right. That's for the first machete attack. So a second. So we're going to wipe it off and we're going to put on some more stuff. Over in the UK, it's been very, very cold. It's like, well, I say cold. Where I live, it's been -2 at the coldest. But that's still cold. I hate the cold. And I know you guys in America, you've had that kind of cold blast, which everyone keeps saying on the news that's coming over here. Although it hasn't. Or maybe it did, I don't know. So yeah, that's that. Just rinse off with a bit of cold water to kind of seal those pores. Sealing pores now. Okay. Pores sealed. Towel. Dry. So underneath the neck, you'll find, I think that's a really good smooth shave. All round, I mean, I had about a few days growth and just whizzed through that in 2 passes. And that blade will last you a long time. Good 5, I would say 4 or 5 shaves. That's what I always do with feather blades. Otherwise you have to kind of, you know when it's going to go because the tugging happens. So, and then when you know it tugs, you've got to change it. Okay, let's put on that beard balm. Let's do that first, and then we'll put on the Osage Rub. I'm not sure which way round. Let's get that on my face. Get that in into the skin. So this is King C Gillette soft beard balm, and it's got like quite a watery consistency. It's not like a thick cream. It's kind of a little bit translucent, and you can feel it on your face. Very watery, but it's calming. I think I'm going to do the other way around, but we're going to do Osage Rub now. So this is where the revenge of this shave. God, that's strong. Okay, that's good. And then to finish off, a bit of Yardley's Gentleman, which has a bit of lavender in. That's a really nice smell for 20 quid, which I got it in Boots. It's got a really nice manly smell, kind of traditional, bit different. It's got that lavender element. Oh, I like that smell, kind of old school, but a good school. So there you go, there's the wonders of shaving and bleeding with a shavette. Have a nice day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and join me on our shaving journey if I survive next week. Thank you very much. Goodbye.